fumbled a moment ago and was saved by his teammate. They may have an issue there. Here's a pick. That's an issue. Out of the hand of Flacco and into the rookie's arms, Jessie Bates.
Taylor gets away. Long pass, and it is intercepted. What a pick. And it's by the rookie Bates.
Protection is good. The throw is not. His fourth interception of the game. It's an interception touchdown for Jessie Bates and the Bengals.
Robinson with the block, and that was intended with a nice knockaway by Bates.
This would have taken a perfect throw. Look at the extension there by Bates.
Wow. Robert Griffin III. With the 1st and 10. Good block by Hurst at that left tackle. Always had Snead, but look who jumped in front, making the stop. This is Jessie Bates, who takes it back the other way into the 40 and hit by Edwards.
Intercepted, picked off by Jessie Bates.
Watch as his vision is right here. Bates tracks him the entire time. See how he sneaks down? He sees where Renfro is. He cuts around the other defender.
Tyrod Taylor up the middle. They come with Dunlap to the back of the end zone. Bobbled and dropped and incomplete for the tight end. The coverage by Bates. The pass intended for Hunter Henry.
The job that Bates does on this, Hunter Henry has a step on him leading towards the corner.
Chris Thompson is in for the first time for the Jags on 3rd down. They're down at 6. Quick pass to the middle, deflected and intercepted by the Bengals. Now that's the start a defense could use.
Game you led once 21-0. 2nd down. Rivers off play action. That one's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jessie Bates. Bates up and on the move. Jessie Bates across the 45 and down near midfield.
Bad read by Phillip Rivers. What a great job of high pointing the football by Jessie Bates.
They're going to have to try and spike it. Down to 25 seconds. That pass back at the line of scrimmage, and it's picked. Intercepted by Jessie Bates. And his terrific season for the Bengals continues.
Still haven't converted a 3rd down today. Gaskin changes that with plenty of room to run. Gaskin lost the football. Scooped up by Von Bell. And now Bell with some blockers ahead, spinning and still going. And Bell is finally cut from behind.
On Monday, he watched those other guys fumble, and he said, that's something that I'm not going to do once I get in the game. But a great punch out by Jessie Bates.
Start 11 of 11. Made to Johnson. This is incompletion and picked off on the play. Grabbed here and running the other way will be Bates, who cuts and gets a block from Hubbard. Takes it inside the 5, down at the 1.
Opening possession of the 2nd half for the Raiders. Brian Edwards spilled out.
Mahomes, after faking into the line, now rolling out. Oh, almost connecting with Hill. Broken up by Bates.
That's an outstanding job by Bates.
3rd and 4 has. Jalen Richard is the back. Pressure comes late. Carr throws to Renfro. Brings it down, but then loses it. Did he have it long enough? The call on the field is that he had it long enough. 2 feet down.
Right after that second step comes down. This is incomplete.
It's challenging rule of the field of a completed catch and a fumble.
They won 3 in a row to end the regular season. They did not turn it over in any of those games. First play from scrimmage. Play action. Tannehill fires. Intercepted.
Lewis Billups dropped a very similar chance at a pick. In the next play, Montana beat him with a touchdown pass to Taylor. And now they go deep down the field. And it is intercepted on the rebound by Bell. On Bell. Oh, he is clobbered, clotheslined at the...
With this Bengals defense.
Now a 3-man rush. Did it a lot against Kansas City.
8 covering. Stafford says go deep downfield, and it is picked off in the end zone.
From Bates and Bell.
2nd and 7. Walker, good protection. Floats it, and it's intercepted by Jessie Bates. Bates with the pick. Still on his feet. Bates going to work. And Bates finally down. Inside the 25. Tremble with the...
Watson going to launch this one to the near sideline, and it's intercepted.
To win, these two teams, Ravens and Bengals, next week in the playoffs. 1st and 10, it's Watkins again, and there he goes with another big gain, grabbed by Bates. They try to tear it away. It is a fumble. They did tear it away. It is a fumble, and Cincinnati has gotten the ball. Cincinnati has recovered the fumble. Baltimore has turned it over for a 4th time. Picked up by Von Bell.
Connection earlier in this drive. 1st and goal from the 3. Huntley on the move, throwing it back to Andrews. Bengals very well read. He'll lose a yard. Jessie Bates with the play. Timeout Baltimore. It's last with 15 seconds to go.